Hollow Knight came out in 2017 and as a video game title was one of the most impressive and ambitious projects we've seen come out this last decade. With its bone-breaking difficulty and sense of exploration that, despite it being a platformer, brings us back to the days of Dark Souls, and of course with its beautifully somber aesthetic and art style that all at the same time manages to be both cute and scary at times, has truly transformed the game from being just a little demo that you could find on Newgrounds into being its own, fully fledged game that has amassed an enormous following and fan base in an entirely innocent, cute and wholesome way, just as portrayed through the game's very own character designs. Or is that true? Anyways, I think that's enough for the dramatic intro. G'day peeps, my name is Scripps and I will be your host, your guide today on this beautiful venture into the deepest, darkest parts of the Hollow Knight fandom, as requested by this huge, unprecedented sum of people. Let's get started, shall we? But remember, this is one of many potential ventures that you could go on your own, because all I'm gonna do is I am going to go in with Google Chrome equipped into the deepest parts of the Hollow Knight community and just showcase it all to you guys through a filter, that filter being me. Also be prepared for this video to be age restricted, also prepare for a lot of weird stuff, but I don't know, if you got a lot of concerns, here are the warnings. Let's get into it. Actually, that might not do. That's better. Now first off, that's not right. Much better. If you use white mode, you're a degenerate. But yeah, let's first step into the world of weird that I'm familiar with, because I love Hollow Knight. I know a lot about Hollow Knight, but I only know what's sort of within the YouTube sphere of Hollow Knight. I know Mossback, my Mossback boy, we DM on the regular. No, we don't. Would be kind of cool though. But I know that there's a very heavy theory side to things. Of course, Hollow Knight is a very lore-heavy game. It's a game with a lot of universe, and very little of that universe is explained, so there's a lot of people on YouTube that sort of try to do that for you by coming up with different theories and stuff. Now, this isn't that much cringy, except maybe Matt Pat's video on it. You could maybe put that under the category, but other than that, it's actually pretty well done. I hope you can't find my video on here. Oh god, no you can't. Yeah, that's absolutely at the top of the cringe list. If we have like a tier list right now, that one's going way up there. But other than that, there's just your average sort of like theories and shit posting, but a lot of it is actually very, I don't know, it's very intelligent. I feel like there's a lot of really smart enthusiasts about this game out there, even though they might only release a video every now and again. There's a lot of good stuff here. But Hollow Knight also got caught up a lot in these different indie game like underdog loving communities on sites like Tumblr, Reddit, DeviantArt and the like, which means also the fact that this game released its very own comic doesn't help, because that means that there's almost with certainty gonna be a part of a fandom that I've just never really been able to understand, I've never really been able to enjoy it, and maybe that's just me. Fandoms
is place their mark upon their trial board of
all over the place, and the plants they've...
You, my friend.
Okay, a lot of this isn't actually that bad. This actually makes a lot of sense, because it's a game with no voice acting really, so people have done a lot of voiceovers where they've basically added voices to the characters. That's sort of cool. Very innocent so far.
But you have no idea what you're dealing with.
Alright, you got me. I'll keep watching.
They say the reason it always rains in this city is there's a great blue lake in the cavern above. I hope I live to see it one day. Why don't you go there now? I forgot to pack my swimsuit.
That wasn't that bad. Not that bad, gotta be honest. And a lot of these seem to be made by the same person, but you know what, it seemed to be going great for them, so I'm not going to judge at all. That was great. Voice acting was actually pretty decent. Oh, what realm have I stepped into? Clear description, por favor? Okay, this is not that bad. This is just... See, this is what happens with fan bases where it sort of has a very wide reach. It usually reaches very young communities. Very young people. Which means that leads to a lot of the perhaps more cringy content. But what I don't like is the fact that they're also in the same community that produces a lot of lewd content. And see, that's where my problem with fan bases sort of starts taking hold a bit. Luckily we haven't seen any of that yet. Oh, sorry, did I spoil something?
We meet again, Jeremy. I'm still alive, asshole. You are a very fast slave. Look, another grandpa. What a fate.
Is this a freaking, what's it called? A brand something? I don't know. The guy's very funny. He does some very good accents. I think it's sort of like a same with like a Gus Johnson vibe. He just creates a lot of characters under some. I don't know. I like that. That was kind of funny. But we've seen enough on YouTube. There doesn't seem to be that much on YouTube. I thought Undertale in that aspect was way worse. So you know what? 1 point to Hollow Knight for, I don't know, containing itself, I guess. Alright. See, the thing about Tumblr is that it's been pretty much, like, sterilized a lot recently. It wasn't anywhere near as horrible as it once was. Now it's mostly actually just pretty decent fan art, I'd say. So that's a pretty pure site, I'd say. I just realized I don't use Tumblr a lot, so I don't know how to browse it, right? But yeah, it's been sterilized since I think there were some rules passed or something, so Tumblr had to like force the content to be not porn related. Oh. Yeah. I think that's like a slight peek under the veil. I like this though. Can we look at this more? Yeah, this is better. I like this. Oh hey, it's some like a one-shot fan art as well. I like that. Yeah, a lot of those communities seem to like get very well along because, I don't know, they might be equally indie extreme. But you know what? Let's finally go on a site that I believe is pretty unregulated. Actually, no. Let's just go to good old Google Images. This is one of the reasons that I found out I needed to do this video. Actually, it's something that me and my friends discovered after playing this. If you just search... the characters... No. Oh my, why? I mean, it's not... Ooh. I mean, yeah. There's some pretty youthful fan art on here. That's to be expected. Kids, look away, please. Just look at my face. My camera, like zoom way in on that, please. Thank you. There is so much, and it's something that me and my friends discovered. It's not even terrible. It's impressive. It truly does show the strength of the internet. Because look at Hornet. There you go. See, that's her design. It's very simple. You can literally... I will draw it out right now. This is what her design is. It's a triangle, it's two sticks, a sword, which is also sort of a triangle, and just sort of an elongated, like, circle shape with an indent in it, or sort of like a boomerang shape. That's all it is. It's a really minimalistic design that was made that way on purpose. Yet, due to the single fact that we know the character is female, there is so much porn. And look, I have not searched anything. I searched Hornet, Hollow Knight, Hornet, Hollow Knight, Hornet, Hollow Knight. If I was looking for merch or something, and I don't know, if I happen to not have safe search on, this is what I'm getting. Do you want to protect your innocence from the internet while also playing like a really great game? Sure, just don't Google the game you want to play. Heyo everybody, Scripts from the future here, sitting in the middle of the night editing this video. As you've probably noticed, then my screen is stuck. When I drew that beautiful example of Hornet and the different shapes that were used in Hornet's design, then apparently going around in full screen in Photoshop messed up my recording, so it was just sort of displayed there permanently. And it didn't show up anywhere else, so it just sort of ended up being that way in the final recording. But not to fear anyone, the Scripts editing machine doesn't run on sleep. All it runs on is the couple of energy drinks that I got accompanying me throughout the night. So I'll actually try to pick up some solution for you, which will basically sort of be like a slideshow in the background of course, my webcam footage, with most of the pictures that I actually ended up looking at. So it won't feel that much difference. I just didn't want to just cut to that with no explanation as of why. So sorry for the inconvenience everyone, hope you can enjoy the rest of the video. What happens if I just search Hollow Knight? How far down can this go? See, that's not that bad. Why am I looking for it then? Scripts, there isn't anything here. Why am I looking for it? Stop looking for it. Stop looking for it. Stop looking for it. What am I looking for? Why am I clicking show more search results? But okay, if you just search Hollow Knight, you seem to be safe. You seem to be in the safe zone, but if you search for any of the characters, you've entered the no-no zone. It's only at that point that Papa Google brings out the big Rule 34 hammer and slams you in the head with it. But now we've seen Google, let's go to a site that I know is truly one of its own, and I believe is not regulated like Tumblr. Oh, that's pretty cool! That's actually pretty cool. That's not that bad. That's really cool. There's actually a lot of really cool stuff here. Nice. A lot of fan OCs, which you can actually appreciate as someone who has made a lot of them myself. It's a very easy style to like sort of imitate if you want to, and you can like anyone can pretty much do it since it's very simple. It's very simple. It's what's it called? Shape language. Ah, there it is. God damn it. I mean, I don't even know if that one's that bad, to be honest. I'm still gonna censor it, of course. Oh my god, Scripps, you better not. This is just a note to me, you better not miss any. Oh, I didn't even. Oh no. Poor Hornet. I hope she doesn't explode from having a lot of souls filling inside her belly. I never got the inflation thing. I never got it. I never did. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was talking about actual... There it is again. Is this sexual? Can I censor this? Do I have to censor this? I guess not. Well, ass is in the freaking tagline. Burst. Needle poke, swollen tummy. I thought this game would be safe from this fetish art because of its dark atmosphere. I was wrong. I agree, Klepto Animation. I thought the art style was too simplistic for the internet to fuck up. Look at these, man. Oh, you can't see that, but look, if you just... Like, some of these are really freaking cool looking. But you just have to go through a bunch of... Oh god, I actually... Oh, I felt something for that. Oh my god, there's an entire collection by the same person. Feet fetish. Oh no. I know there's fetishes for feet. I know there's wiki feet. I don't think my feet are on wiki feet. And they never will be. Yeah, no, I hate that. I don't know, it just sort of dawned on me. It dawned on me that I'm currently browsing porn for what is practically my job. Yeah, no. Sorry, but anyways, that's all the time I got for this one. This might have been like 10 to 15 minutes for you guys, but no. For me, it's been 1 hour and 16 minutes of browsing around, trying to find the quote-unquote best stuff. Now to my conclusion. Hollow Knight is not as bad as Undertale. If Undertale was like at, say, an 8, or actually Undertale is kind of at a 9, in terms of just being like the perfect description or the perfect stereotype of an over-the-top fanbase, then Hollow Knight would be at a solid 7. At least a solid 7, because I gotta admit, I did not expect that much could be created, once again, from just these simple character designs. I really thought that somehow this game would manage to really get out of the blast radius, but of course I learned throughout time that was not the case. And I don't know what it was about it that drew attention. I mean, there's been a lot of popular games like throughout time, even with realistic characters. There's been many popular games this last decade, so I don't know exactly what it is about games like Undertale, games like Hollow Knight that just attracts that internet-based crowd like that. But Undertale was specifically bad because even if you searched for like Undertale or characters from Undertale, you'd get extreme amounts of spoilers right off the bat. Like, remember back when Megalovania or the Sans fight was supposed to be a secret boss battle? But I think that's also more because of the nature of the game, that it didn't have anything like really shock-worthy in that aspect, and it couldn't really have a lot of aspects that could be spoiled that easily. So I guess I guess I can't really rate the fandom off that. But yeah, Undertale at a 9, and Hollow Knight at a solid 7. I'm giving it a 7 almost only because it went as far as it did with these character designs, otherwise it would have maybe been like a 6. But yeah, anyways, if you got any more ideas for fandoms that you want me to review or check out, or even have ideas for different sites and stuff I could check out to really get into the nitty-gritty deep of it, because all I really know to do is browse the different sites like YouTube, Tumblr, DeviantArt, and of course Rule 34 and stuff like that, to really get to like the bad stuff. Who knows, maybe I'm just too vanilla and I don't really know how to browse for the quote-unquote bad stuff. So yeah, leave suggestions on how to do that. If you dare to have your YouTube account bound to that comment. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.